English Primary School, Class 6, and the subject is English, and the chapter is 4.4, and the name of the chapter is A Mad Tea Party. So here we will study a story related to one girl. Her name was Alice, which is in the Wonderland. Is a fantasy novel. That means it is a novel which was written by the Lewis Carroll. And this novel tells about the adventure of the little girl. Here the whole story is related to the little girl and a very peculiar creatures. Here these you can see in the pictures how funny people's here. So the adventures of a little girl, her name was Alice. She falls into a rabbit hole and find herself in a fantasy world. Fantasy world, it's a unique world where some funny peoples you can see in that world. So she interact with that peoples. That means she happens to in that places. Now she happens to attain a tea party, which is a mad tea party with the three people, with the three of them. That is the three people's name. It has been given: the March Hare, the Mad Hatter, and the Dormouse. These are the three peoples. With these three people, she is going to attend a tea party, which is named as a Mad Tea Party. So here we will see a story. It is not so much meaningful. We will see just it is the funny things. It is the adventures of the little girl. So when she came there she saw a table which was set under a tree in front of the house. In the front of the house there was a table set which was under a tree. In that table these people were sitting. The March Hare and the Hatter were having the tea, and Dormouse, these three people was there, the March Hare and the Hatter, all the were having the tea, and Dormouse was sitting between them. That means the two of them were standing, and between them they were, and between the Dormouse was sitting between them, and he was sleeping. That means a fast asleep. And other two were using the cushion. Cushion means the for resting the back. That is a cushion for resting their elbows. For that they used to keep the cushion, and they were talking with each other. So very uncomfortable for the Dormouse. Now Dormouse was sitting in the middle, and he was sitting and he was sleeping, so he was feeling very uncomfortable. Now the Alice came there, and she was thought, only has it asleep, I suppose it does not mean, that means does not mind. Alice was saying that he was sleeping, and the table was very large one, but the people, three of them were sitting very closely. That means all the three were very uncomfortable with each other, but the table was very large, but three of them were sitting very with the crowded together. Then afterwards, no room, no room. In this way they have cried out when they saw Alice coming. When they saw Alice was coming near by the table, then afterwards they started shouting, no room, no room. That means they were trying that the Alice should not come here, and Alice should not give the company to us. That means a plenty of room. There is plenty of room, said Alice indignantly. Now the Alice told that no, there is a plenty of room, I saw her. Then she also sat in a large armchair at one of the table. Means the table was big. At that table only one large armchair was there, and that armchair she sat it down and have some wine. Now who was offered? The March Hare said, with an encouraging tone, he has told that you can have some wine. Alice looked all around the table. Now Alice was looking all around the table, but there was nothing on it but tea. He was offering the wine, but there was no wine on the table. When she was looking around the table, there was only a tea she was getting. I don't see any wine, she remarked. So she told that there is no wine here. Then how you have offered me? There is not any, said the March Hare. Now then what happened? Then it was not very civil of you to offer it, said the Alice angrily. Then the Alice said angrily, then why you have offered me when there is no wine on the table? So it was not very civil of you to sit down without being invited, said the March Hare. Now the March Hare, with a different tone, he told, without inviting, how you sat here, means how you sat in the table. I did not know it was your table, said the Alice. And then afterwards Alice told, I don't know that this table is yours. That's why I don't know. I have sat it on the table. So then afterwards, the many more of them three. That means your hair wants cutting, said the Hatter. Now the Hatter told, the great more than the three. Now Hatter told to her that your hair wants to be cutting. He had been looking at the Alice for some time with great curiosity, and this was his first speech. For the first time he has told that your hair should be cutting. For the inner curiously he has shown the Alice. Then afterwards he remarked personally that Alice said with some severity, that means it is very rude, that means you are talking so rudely. Alice was saying that. The Hatter opened his eyes very wide on hearing this. Then afterwards, because the Hatter was also closed, then afterwards he opened the eyes and he also hearing all the conversation, and all he said was, why is a raven like a writing desk here? Then afterwards, come, we shall have some fun, thought Alice. Alice told, let us come, let all of us have some fun. I am very glad that Bin began asking riddles. Believe I can guess that, she added aloud. Now she was saying that let us have some fun by asking the riddles. I will be very glad to asking the riddles. I can guess that, she added aloud. Do you mean that you think you can find out the answer to it? Then the March Hare told, do you think that you will guess the riddles, whatever it should be asked? She was very glad that I will guess it down. Exactly so, said the Alice. Alice told, yes, exactly, I will guess the riddles. Then you should say, what do you mean? The March Hare went on. Then afterwards, then March told, okay, then I am going to say the riddles, then you have to be say, what do you mean that? I do. Alice also replied, yes, I do. At least, I mean what I say. That is the same thing, you know. Not the same thing a bit, said the Hatter. At least, I mean what I say. That means Alice hastily replied, at least I should know what you are going to say. And not the same thing a bit, said the Hatter. You must just as well as say that I see what I eat is the same thing as I eat what I see. You might just as well say, added the March Hare, that I like. See, these are the sentences, the one by one the peoples are saying for the riddles. That I like, what I get is the same thing as I get what I like. Now you might just as well as say, added the Dormouse. Now the Dormouse also added the riddles in the same where the March Hare have been added. See the sentences here. Who seemed to be talking in his sleep, in the sleep. That means he was sitting in the middle of both of them and he was sleeping, but he was not sleeping, he was just closing the eyes and he was listening all the conversations of all the peoples. Now that I breathe when I sleep is the same thing as I sleep when I breathe. So this is also one of the riddles. It is the same thing with you, said the Hatter. Now the Hatter also told the same thing. And here the conversation dropped. Now all the conversation have been dropped here only. And the party sat silent for a minute. Now so one by one, the March Hare, the Dormouse, the Hatter, all the people one by one, the sentence they were using one sentence and another sentences was also comparing the same meaning. That means the riddles was giving the confusion to the Alice. Now the table was very quiet. The party was also tea party was also became silent for a minute. While Alice thought over all she could remember about ravens and writing the desk, which was not much. Have you guessed the riddle yet? The Hatter said. The Hatter told to the Alice that have you guessed the riddle whatever we have told it. Turning to the Alice again. They were asking to the Alice. No, I give it up. Now the Alice replied, yes, I have give it up. There is no guess for the riddles. What is the answer? Now the Alice replied, what is the answer for this riddle? I have not the slightest idea, said the Hatter. Hatter also told there is no idea. Nor I, said the March Hare. Now the March Hare also told there is no idea what was the riddles. Now the Alice was looking very angry. I think you might do something better with the time, she said. Now she told with this time we should do with any another thing for wasting the asking the riddles and for no answer. That means all the three of them, they were asking in this type of riddles, because that riddles doesn't have any meaning and there was no answer of that riddles. So Alice told that we are wasting the time for asking this meaningless riddle which doesn't have any answer. If you knew the time as well as I do, said the Hatter, you would not talk about wasting it. Now the Hatter told, don't talk about wasting the time, Alice, you. It's him. I don't know what you mean, said Alice. Now again he saying, because they were not comfortable with the Alice. That's why this type of conversation was going on. Of course you don't, the Hatter said, tossing his head contemptuously. I dare say you never even spoke to time. That means said Alice. Alice told, of course you don't talk anything. That means afterwards the Hatter said, I dare you have never spoken to me in this time. Who have told this thing? The Hatter told to the Alice. See here the picture has been shown how they were sitting and doing the conversation with the tea party. Now perhaps the Alice cautiously replied. Now the Alice replied, but I know I have to beat time when I learn the music. Ah, that accounts for it, said the Hatter. You won't stand beating. Now they were talking about the music. Now the Alice told, I used to use the time by listening the music, by learning the music. Then afterwards the Hatter was very surprised and he was given, oh, in this type of answer he has given. He won't stand beating. Now if you only kept on good terms with him, he had do almost anything you liked with the clock. For instance, suppose it were 9 o'clock in the morning, just time to begin lessons, you had only have to whisper a hint to time and round goes the clock in a twinkling. 1:30 time for dinner. In this way they used to do the time. That means in this way they used to waste the time. So whenever the Alice was asking to the Hatter, he was giving this types of answer. That means even suppose it is a 9 o'clock in the morning, just time to begin the lesson. That means at the time. Then afterwards they used to whisper here and there. Then afterwards the clocks goes on twinkling and twinkling, 1:30. Then afterwards it went the time for the dinner. So in this way they used to waste the time. But the Alice told, whenever I got the time, I beat the time with the learning the music. So I only wish it was the March had said to itself in a whisper. That means the March had told itself. No, he was not doing any conversation with any other. He was just telling to himself only. That would be grand, certainly, said the Alice thoughtfully. But then I should not be hungry for it, you know. Not at first, perhaps, said the Hatter. But you could keep it to 1:30 as long as you liked. Now here the conversation was going on between the Hatter and the Alice. That means they were sharing their thoughts to each other by using the timing. A bright idea came into the Alice's head. Now some idea, that means a very good idea, bright idea came into the Alice's head. Now she told, is that the reason so many tea things are put out here? She said. So she said, that's why so many you have drank the tea. That means tea things are put it down here for wasting the time by doing in this way conversation, said the Alice here. Yes, that is, said the Hatter with a sigh. Then afterwards by looking her, he told that yes, this is the things. It always a tea time. That means for them it is always a tea time. We have no time to wash the things between whiles, because they are not utilized the timing properly. They used to waste the time. So he told that we have no time to wash the things between the whiles. That's why we used to drink the tea again. All the things you should be there only. Then you keep moving round, I suppose, said the Alice. Then afterwards Alice told, then after, okay, you go on. You keep on your round again and again. Exactly so. Then the Hatter also told, yes, I will do it as it is. As the things get used up. But what happens when you come to the beginning again? Then what happens? Again the next day comes, again the tea party you want to do. What you will do at that time? The Alice asked to the Hatter. Suppose we change the subject. The March Hare interrupted yawning. That the March Hare was sleeping in the middle. Now he told by yawningly, he told, you can suppose you can change the subject of the conversation please. In this way he has told the March Hare, because this conversation was going on between the Alice and the Hatter. So now everyone was tired of giving a rubbish conversation. I'm getting tired of this. I vote the young lady tells us a story. That means they were thinking that she used to going to say a story, but it went on in another things. I am afraid, I don't know, said Alice. Alice told, I am becoming very afraid, rather alarm at the proposal. Then the Dormouse shall, they both cried, wake up. Now the Dormouse, who was sleeping between the Hatter and the March Hare, now he woke up. He woke up and pinched to both the side. That means both the people, those who are sitting, the Hatter and the March Hare, he pinched to both of them. Who pinched? The Dormouse. And slowly he opened his eyes. Then afterwards he told in a very low voice, I was not sleeping, you fellow. I have heard each and every word whatever you were saying. So this was a very conversation story which was related to a tea party. So that's why the chapter is known as a Mad Tea Party. I hope so.